Hello. We are finally back to working on the Mercedes again. It's been several months in the winter, and not having a garage to actually work in has been tough. And I'm not going to have one today either. But it's just a nice day. I mean, except for this kind of looming over in the distance. But we finally, we kind of have a place and some time and a nice-ish day to work. So we are going to try to get some stuff done today. We were going to do the fuel injectors, but we realized that we needed a some kind of crush washer or something that I guess the Germans don't believe in using gaskets. But I mean, had this thing for a while, and it's been sitting for a while, and it still starts up just fine every time. But it's still really sluggish when we try to actually go. But like I said, it starts right up every time. But Ryan's going to be here in a few minutes, and we're going to pop the hood, and not sure what we're going to do yet. Might pull the turbo, might honestly just change the oil because it needs it, have a filter, and we'll see what we'll do. But it's good to be back. Okay, so it's raining a little bit. We have this little canopy, which is great, that Ryan brought over here. But we already started pulling off the intake. We're going to try to adjust, or probably remove, the Alda down there, the little really oily looking black thing, so that we can, if nothing else, get more fuel to our injectors that are not running very well to hopefully improve the performance overall, even if it's at the cost of consumption of fuel, which I don't really care that much about. This is not...
The way fuel's going, could get expensive.
That's true. It's like $3.50 for a gallon of diesel right now up the street. But we're gonna finish getting this off and try to remove the Alda here in a minute. We just gotta clear some of this stuff out of the way, like what I think is the cruise control over there on the right side and whatnot. So. Okay, it's the next day, and we got the intake off. It's nice and sunny now, and it's not downpour, thunder, lightning, and everything else. Obviously, Ryan's not here, but like I said, we got the intake off, and we had these all opened up. I don't have any good lighting, but you can kind of see in there how crusty everything is. Nice and oily from the oil leaking onto the turbo and into the turbo and just ruining everything. But after some fun, I finally got the Alda off. There's a big bolt down here, which I just put this adjustable wrench on, and you have to turn the whole Alda. But the fun part of it is this little plug here is actually the same height as the Alda, so you can't even turn the Alda. So you have to turn this little bolt from under the Alda in this amount of space here. But regardless, I got it off. It's very oily, and it looks like almost like a little spurt of oil is coming out of here, which might be what's causing a lot of this nice oil coating that's on this part of the engine. I'll have to look more into why that might be, but I figured what I'm going to probably do here, I don't want the Alda, but I want the protection of having the Alda, so I'm going to open it up, get the diaphragm related thing out and whatever else might be in there, put just the shell back on. We're going to do this like an old catalytic converter, like we're just going to hollow it out. And that's pretty much it for today. And then Ryan will be back on Tuesday. We're going to run some seafoam through the filter there and try to clean up some of these injectors. We don't really want to go through the trouble of pulling them off because I have a feeling that these are going to just crap out pretty quickly. And I don't really want to go spend money on new nozzles, go to a junkyard. So we're going to do like the best we can do without really doing very much. So I'm going to open this up and come back in a second and I'll show you the internals. Okay, wasn't able to accomplish much with the Alda. It seems to be completely seized, which is weird because it has lots of oil for lubrication. But I went ahead and started this up. I figured out how to operate the throttle manually because it's a little bit complicated. But actually, this thing sounds so much better already just with the Alda removed because it's just getting more fuel, which is kind of overcoming the whole issue with the injectors, which is what I talked about earlier in the video. But here, we'll take a look here. I'll show you. Still smokes a little, but those injectors don't even fucking hiccup. So, I don't know. So far, I'm pretty happy. We're still going to do some seafoam on this, but, I mean, it's already a very drastic improvement, in my opinion. So, we'll follow up. Ryan's going to be back here in a couple days. We'll put some seafoam through this, reattach the throttle properly, take it for a little drive, see how things are looking.